escape, sanctuary, better times. That's what the Six of Swords means for you. Welcome back to the channel. This is Nomadic Moon Arts Tarot, my offshoot sister channel, Tarot 101. I am creating videos for every single card in the tarot deck. If you look in the description box below, you can find out more about me. Today, we are looking at the sixes, and specifically, we are looking at the Six of Swords, a most welcome card, especially in a difficult time in your life, because it's the card of you getting out of the situation and into a much better, safer situation. On almost all cards that do any kind of even nod to traditional depiction of the Six of Swords, there is an island, and that island represents escape, leaving, see ya, toodles, to a much safer place. If you're in a dangerous relationship, you're leaving the relationship and going somewhere safe and surrounded by safety. Even though the Housewives Tarot is super cheeky and frequently misses a lot of the actual symbolism of the card, this is a very straightforward depiction. You see three mean girls, gossips, and unkind, and you see someone saying, "Nope, I'm outie." This deck is usually just pure art, pure, beautiful, surrealist art, but it still depicts finding the island, being guided by a North Star. Stars. We love them. And anchoring into a new place of safety. The traditional depiction, a woman and her child being taken away to safety, an island that keeps them safe. And Cozy Witch Tarot, all aboard, witch, it's time to write a new chapter. The cute little darling girl heading about off to her island. And even though the people are missing in this is still the depiction here in this beautiful card from the Aquarian Tarot. So, as an outcome card, of course, this is ideal. It means you move through difficult times into good, an objective good, a real change, not a temporary one, not a reprieve, a change in lifestyle, an actual move, a moving of house, a changing of a divorce, the ending of a relationship, which brings you relief instead of happiness or sadness, and eventual happiness. Yes, right. When it shows up in the spread about work, it can mean a new job or a raise that alleviates your stress. When it shows up in a spread about money, it certainly means a relief, a raising of income, more money coming in, a windfall that allows for a radical change in your life. It's good. There is no downside. Upside down, if you read reverse cards, I don't, but if you do, it just means it's delayed. It's still coming. Most reverse cards just mean delayed. Some of them mean the absolute opposite, but that's like we're talking 10 cards out of 78. You know, I mean, most mean the same thing, just delayed. We can argue in the comments about that if you want to, but you know, some people like to argue on the internet. Super weird. Anyway, I don't engage with that, but you feel free to, you know, leave a comment. Most welcome. All right. So when this shows up, um, especially with the Ten of Swords, it means an absolute ending to something and a brand new beginning. And that brand new beginning is now. The Ten of Swords, you know, is a card of absolute finality with a new beginning starting. Same with the Death card, for example. Death card isn't necessarily about death, it's about endings and rebirths. This is a rebirth in the soft. Like, this is like the sad little sister, the Death card. Um, it's a card of endings and new beginnings. And in this sense, it's the softer version of that. Not so abrupt, but much needed. There's also an element of stealth here. They're leaving at night, right? In the evening under cover of night. And they're not necessarily not necessarily announcing their departure. You may be sneaking off, not because you're a coward, but for your own safety. You may be sneaking off because you don't owe anybody a goodbye. And that's a perfectly legitimate stance as well. I think so often we think we owe people explanations when we really don't. You don't actually have to explain every choice you're making. You can just do it because you choose to do it. And let them wonder. This card suggests that you find a way to Irish goodbye your way out of the party and onto, smoother waters and better times. And I wish that for all of us. So that is a concise and 101 opening definition of this card. In the future, when it shows up in spreads and I teach you how to put things together, we'll get more into more subtle expressions of this, but the most fundamental that will get you going is that. I hope that helped. If it did, consider liking and subscribing. I would appreciate that. I'm hoping to make this an evergreen channel of tutorials that are helpful to people and easily look upable. Anyway, all right. Take care. Thanks so much. Oh, and involve no AI of any sort. Actual 100% human right here. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. The Pentacles are next. Bye for now.